Hi, Lori here with a quick tutorial video showing you how to do a cumulative frequency distribution. So here we are with our data. Here's our original data that we're not going to change. We've got our data for working, and I'm going to move this over right next to my original data right here. And you do that by simply picking up that, and as you can see down at the bottom of the page, I've got a little arrow there that says it's going afterwards, and that's great. Alright, so I'm going to use my data for working, and we're going to work with the grade that you had in your math abilities. So I'm going to go ahead and copy column 0, and I'm going to make a new sheet by clicking down there. I'm going to go to A and paste. Excellent. Something went wrong. It disappeared. Let's try again. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of row 2 because it doesn't add anything and it makes it harder for me to do sorts. So now I want to sort everything in column A. I'm going to hit Control A. Will take me down to all of my data. We'll incorporate all of that. Then I'm going to go to my data tab and to my sort. And my data does have a header, which is row 1. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that box checked, and I'm going to hit OK. And here we go. It's made me all of my grades in descending order from A through, good news, only a couple people consider themselves to be an F on their math abilities. Don't worry. Everybody at the end of the semester will be giving themselves excellent grades in their math abilities. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and put in all of the grades all of the responses that were possible. And then we're going to do a frequency. And I'm going to show you a really cool thing. Before, we've been just highlighting them and counting them. So we see that's highlighted. We go down here. We see the count is 8. But there's a niftier way to do that, and that's the COUNTIF function. So you hit equals COUNTIF parenthesis, and it wants to know what range you want it to look in. And I'm going to go ahead and highlight this whole range, just the data itself, not the header. And then I am going to say that I want it to, oops, bear with me, got to scroll back up so that you can see what I'm doing. And then for the criteria, I'm going to put comma, and I'm going to highlight the cell C3, which is the label or the response that I want to count. And there we go. It tells me I have 8 responses that have A as a response. And in order to make this a formula that I can copy all the way down, I'm going to go ahead and highlight the range. I'm going to hit F4 so that anchors it, hit return, and now if I drag it down 1, you'll see that it's still the same range, A2 through A49, but it's now looking for everything that is a C4, which is B. And we're going to go ahead and double click on that corner as Reed taught us, and we will be able to fill out our table. So I'm going to go ahead and go to home and auto sum that. I should get 48. That's a good sign. And now we want to know our cumulative distribution frequency. And I think I'll go ahead and take row A and wrap it so that I can see it a little bit easier. Make this a little wider so frequency looks good. Cumulative still doesn't look good. That looks better. So our cumulative frequency, let's say we want to know everybody that has an A. Well, that would just be our A column. Let's say we want to know everybody that considers themselves to have a B or better. So that would be all our A's plus all our B's. So you can see I've picked up our A's, and then I've picked up all our B's. Here, I want to pick up everybody that thinks they have a C or better. So I would pick up everybody that thinks they have a B or better, plus everybody that thinks they have a C. And I should be able to copy that down by dragging it or hitting the corner. Good news is that when I add 0, it's still at 46, and then finally I do get to 48 as my cumulative frequency, which is exactly what we wanted to get to. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.